2K. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. A moment here now to see the numbers for Zach LaVine.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not.
A post pairing, Isaac and Carter Jr. And it's Black in at the 1. Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Here's Carter. Play by Williams to set it up.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
In the corner, it's Payne for 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On the wing, LaVine. Fader on the way. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut. But it's another season and another opportunity to turn the tables.
Here's Giddey. Here's Tyus. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wagner looking it over. Inside. Here's Carter.
Wendell Carter Jr. can absorb contact pretty easily.
The Orlando Magic coming to this one after the win against the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
Yeah, and they got contribution.
He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Black, no good. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut.
Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year in 2025. I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Through contact.
Well, at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Off target from three-point range. Gone 3.
Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
Isaac with the steal. Here's LaVine. Down it goes. His 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Well, he might be a bit wiry, but LaVine has the strength to take a bump and finish at the rim.
The Magic trail by 4. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Black on the wing, Isaac. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Pass to G. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Well, Bane has worked so hard to get his game where it is today.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Let's quickly now take a peek at the league leaders in blocks. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
What an intimidator he is in the paint. I mean, he's shot to the top of that leaderboard, and nobody feels comfortable putting a shot up around him right now.
The Magic trail by 3. Wagner outside. Carter with a screen on Giddey. That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The tray. G, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Here's Giddey. That's short off the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Isaac. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop it.
Wembanyama with it. In the game against Chicago. He was very impressive. Here's Levine. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Levine's got 9.
Well, he's been hot out of the gates, 4 for 5, and he might just be getting started.
And Orlando has possession. They trail by 3. And a wide open look for Bain. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, that's Bain's go-to zone. You can't let him have a look from there.
Gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Tyus, and it's sent back by Isaac. They recover it, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Isaac. 7th in steals, and he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
And talk about being top 10 in steals. I love his jumping the passing lanes and then stealing away your dribble. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Zach LaVine.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Here's Black. Nothing on the board. Pass to Isaac. Back to Black. Now Bain. For the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams passes to Giddey. And the 3 ball is good.
Look, if Giddey can be a consistent off-ball threat, watch out.
The Magic trail by 5. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, thanks. Paolo Banchero, the 3rd player aged 22 and younger to amass 4,000 points, 1,300 rebounds, and 900 assists through their first 3 NBA seasons. The other 2, LeBron James and Luka Doncic. The Magic have rewarded him with the richest contract in franchise history, 5 years and $239 million. Guys, he is a high-value talent.
Yep, a star on the rise. And Shams, we appreciate the report. An outstanding defensive big man, Wendell Carter, stands 6'10", and Stan, he has a 7'4" arm span.
Yeah, Kevin, I think his length, undersized center, but in fact with that wingspan he's not, and he is so disciplined and fundamentally sound as a defender. He's one of the best in the league.
And yes, it's good.
And when you look at Suggs' numbers, here's a guy who has really improved his shooting.
Orlando making some changes. Wagner comes in for Carter. And it's Howard in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Sexton. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Sexton, an aggressive scorer, and Stan, he can get you 20 on any given game.
Oh, he certainly can, Kevin. This guy can score in bunches. I think what's improved for him, though, is he can also make plays for others. This is not a guy that can only score.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Black dishes to Howard. Down low, here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Yeah, powerful finish from Wagner. Don't get in his way.
Gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And so the ball is out of bounds. Batazzi touched it last. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Orlando, 4th in the conference, an excellent season so far for them, though they'd like to jump into the top tier, maybe the top 3.
And right now for the Magic, most of the preseason predictions were right on the money when it came to them. I mean, a playoff contender, but not necessarily championship caliber.
Well, sometimes those teams that are on the edge can be the most dangerous. They play like they have something to prove.
And finished off by Wagner.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfectly.
Wembanyama against Batazzi. Got a piece of it. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Jamal Mosley is doing a tremendous job for the Magic, and the players gravitate to his approach. He said, quote, "Coaching is teaching, and you can't teach yelling and screaming and hollering. You teach with communication and positivity, because that's how I think a lot of these guys will actually register it." Back to you, Kevin.
A new school approach, if you will. Thank you, Allie. Burks, he's checked in for the Magic. Suggs looking around. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Sexton. And they're running. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 now.
And if you allow Giddey to get in rhythm, he is more than capable of knocking it down.
Orlando trailing